Hello everybody. Okay, this is a Seat Exeo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Car come in for a service there. There's the air filter there. So just a wee unusual one. Guy left it off. Says my number plate lights don't work, and he replaced the bulbs, and they still don't work. So just in case this is a common fault in these things, the two wee lights there sit underneath the bumper. There's a bumper off. Bumper's off the car, sitting on the ground, and a bit of wire tracing. Had to do a wee bit of wire tracing, and the little power probe came in handy there. The lead going right to the back of the car, and what we ended up finding anyway is where the two join together here. There we go. There's the two open circuit, and there's the other wee join where the two go onto the one. You can see that there with the light. So the wee power probe come in handy. This one here, power probe is showing up a ground okay, no positive. And there's parking sensors in this car too, so the limb splits there for a parking sensor. I had to strip it back a wee bit there because I didn't want to pierce any of the wiring. So these number plate lights, they go into that terminal there. Oh, it's a wee back probe still out there, and through that rubber grommet, which is in the boot here to the left of the rear of the car. So it goes into that hole there. That's the parking sensor module, and maybe a light on there, and that's the feed to the number plate lights that we wire there. So if anybody has a problem similar to this is the same as an Audi A4 estate, this one is, and this here is the one that, so the wee power probe checked my powers and grounds. They were fine. So open circuit, wee continuity check, just down to where the number plate usually is. So here's this thing here, Seat Exeo. Yeah, that's the name they've dreamt up for this thing. The only thing is, see, getting this bumper off, a bit of a pain. M3 clips went through those holes there on that side as well, and then you've got these studs, two there, and there and there on this side. I just had to drop a whole bumper off. You couldn't get at it any other way because the brake, as it turned out, so it ended up, it was absolutely necessary. It was right in the middle of the bumper, so it was. So yeah, bit of flipping, unclipping. These I was able to keep that on. I had to take that off. The other wee problem, if you notice, there's another connector disconnected there. This boot light isn't working either, the interior lights. So we'll have the opposite there. We'll have a power there, okay, but with no ground, and that comes down into there, into that connector, this connector here. So no ground, and then it plugs into that in there, no ground. It goes on to that purple wire there. That purple wire, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a purple with blue tracer and a purple wires there as well. And that heads off into the sunset, right to the front of the car. So I don't know whether that's worth chasing or not. I might take the front footwell out and see if I can do a continuity check. See if it's getting to the front of the car. Maybe it's just a bad connection. But I think he needs the number plate lights. It's a legal requirement. But there you go. This car came in for a wee oil change, couple of filters, air filter, diesel filter, usual oil guff, and this is what it ended up to. And all for the sake of that, so I'll patch in a couple of wee connectors, well, not connections, not connectors, solder them in. I'll probably redo this one as well in case that breaks. All this cloth tape, it's all soaking wet, as you can imagine. So it looks like these wee in the power industry with big cables, they call these breech joints, where you have one cable and then another cable sort of coming in alongside it and going on the side of it there. So they're called breech joints. So this thing just pulled apart whenever I took the tape off. You see a bit of burning there. So that grey is the positive, and the brown in this case is the negative. You can't go by wire colours like at all. So regarding polarity, but the wee Power Pro came in handy there for both those wiring issues, and was able to tell me there was no ground at that interior light, and was able to tell me that there was no positive at these number plate lights. So there you go. If you ever get the number plates not working on the back of an Audi A4, well, it's just the estate or what, but these connections aren't great. This is a 2012 Seat Exeo, so yeah, there's about 150,000 on it. Guy does quite a lot of miles in this, so I do about 2 services a year on it for him, and oil changes, and he hasn't had much trouble with it at all. So there you go. Maybe this helps somebody out if they get the number plate lights not working in the back of one of these things. So it's a bumper off job. It was a bit of a pain, but it's perfectly doable. You know, I did it here with a car on the ground. I didn't even lift it up, so even though it is on the ramp, like. But I'll maybe before I put that side trim back on again, I'll maybe see if I can get a wee bit further with this other one, this other ground. I don't really want to give it a ground, you know, in case it probably goes to some sort of body control module, and I think this is CAN bus, this car, so it would be at 2012. So I don't want to give it a ground and just bypass the wiring. So because it's only a boot light, I'll probably end up having to live with it and just tell him that it'll cost him a few quid to try and trace that wire. The seats might have to come out and stuff, so he'll probably not bother whenever I tell him all that. So there you go. Hope this helps somebody. Thanks out. Bye bye.